All right, quick question. What's that one moment your brain avoids the most? Not the hard work itself, not the long hours. I mean that tiny moment right before you start. Opening the book, clicking new document, standing up to begin. Yeah, that moment. Your brain hates it, and that's exactly why it matters. I used to think I was lazy. I'd plan everything perfectly, watch productivity videos, make lists, tell myself, I'll start after this. But the second it was time to actually begin, my brain freaked out. Suddenly, I needed water, music, the right mood. And somehow, nothing happened. Sound familiar? Here's what no one tells you. Your brain doesn't hate work. It hates transition. The moment where comfort ends and effort begins. That split second feels unsafe to your brain. Not dangerous, just unfamiliar. And unfamiliar equals threat. Think about school. You sit down to study. The book is right there. But instead of starting, your mind goes noisy. You feel restless, tired, distracted. That's not laziness. That's your brain trying to keep things the same. Here's the wild part. Your brain is built to protect you, not improve you. It wants predictability, low effort, low risk. So when you're about to do something that could lead to failure, judgment, discomfort, your brain pulls the brakes. Hard. That's why procrastination feels automatic, and starting feels heavy. But here's the truth that changed everything for me. That moment your brain hates the most is the moment your brain grows the most. Literally. Let's talk science. Simple version. Your brain grows through challenge. Not stress, not panic, but mild discomfort. When you push through that starting moment, your brain creates new connections. Areas responsible for focus, discipline, emotional control, they get stronger. That's how brain volume increases. Not by motivation, by action before motivation. If you're thinking, okay, but starting feels impossible sometimes, I get it. That's why we don't force it. We outsmart it. Here's how. Step 1. Name the moment. Instead of saying, I don't feel like it, say, this is the starting moment my brain hates. That tiny label creates distance. You stop identifying as the resistance. You observe it, and observation lowers its power. Step 2. Shrink the start. Your brain fears big beginnings, so don't begin the task. Begin the entrance. Open the notebook. Write one sentence. Set a 5-minute timer. That's it. Your brain relaxes when the risk feels small. Here's the sneaky part. Once you start, momentum kicks in. Your brain switches modes, from protection to participation, but it will never tell you that beforehand. Step 3. Start before you feel ready. This is the hardest one. Because your brain keeps saying, wait until you feel motivated. But motivation comes after action, not before. Every time you start anyway, you teach your brain, I can handle this. And that builds confidence. Not hype confidence, real confidence. Step 4. Stop quitting mentally. Most people don't quit the task. They quit in their head 5 minutes in. They think, this isn't working. I'm too slow. I should be better. That self-talk spikes stress. Instead, say, stay for 2 more minutes. That's it. Small stays equals big growth. Now let's talk burnout. If you're exhausted all the time, this isn't about pushing harder. It's about pushing cleaner. One focused start, then rest. A rested brain grows faster than a stressed one. That's not motivation talk. That's neuroscience. Here's what I wish someone told me earlier. You don't need to fix your whole life. You just need to win the first 30 seconds. That's where the battle is. Not in the hours, not in the grind, in the start. Let's bring this home. Your brain hates that moment because it signals change. And change is scary. But that moment is also the doorway. To focus, to growth, to becoming someone you trust. So here's your challenge tonight. One task you've been avoiding. When the resistance hits, don't argue with it. Just start anyway, tiny, messy, unready. Teach your brain this lesson. I can begin. I don't need permission. This is how we grow. Your brain will catch up. It always does. Try it tonight, and let's level up together.